Good morning, everyone. Fatty from Pack-a-Punch Traders here. Gonna do a quick video going over the top plays for tomorrow, October 24th. One of which will be OBLG. This has been on watch for the past couple of days. Trying to put in the bottom here. It's got this longer wick, doji kind of style candle. So let's see if this fails to break down. Has a hard time pushing lower, and we get that reversal we always talk about. Average is 30% from the previous close on the move. So just keep this on watch for any significant demand, anything abnormal relative to the past few days. So OBLG going to be a multi-day bounce. And then we got another one here, ACOR. Once again, this has been on watch for the past couple of days. Had a weak bounce here. Looked more like a bottoming day. And then failed to break down on Friday. So could still be holding around that 50-cent area. That could be key. Psychologically is going to be key. So if it fails to break down, as we usually talk about, wait for that high day break with some decent demand, and that could be the trigger for the multi-day bounce. One thing I will say that I don't say enough is with these plays, if they take off pre-market or they're just up way too much by the time the market opens, I personally see that as a dead multi-day bounce. It already got the squeeze that we usually look for. Past that, that's not the pattern. Maybe a breakout play could form or whatnot, depending on the chart. But typically, once it exhausts itself pre-market, I'm usually done with it. That's the thinking behind the play. So when that's done, I'm not going to try to fight it and find another angle to trade it. That's the angle I was approaching with, and that's what it will be. So if I miss it, I miss it. That's kind of the angle. What else? What else? ASTI here, right? Yes. Multi-day bounce again here for this one. Finally had this nice red day well off of the highs. So we'll be looking at this for a multi-day bounce. I like how there's a decent amount of selling coming through that could fuel the bounce play. So just keep on watch. If this fails to push lower, we can get that reversal from a multi-day bounce. Last multi-day bounce to talk about, NXTP. Here we are, also well off of the highs as well, pretty much damn near all the way back down to where it started. So once again, we'll keep on watch. Failure to push lower, starts breaking to new highs, holding VWAP, making higher lows. Because sometimes it's not clean. It's not just breaks the high a day and just rips and offers you 20 to 30%. Although that does sometimes happen. Be prepared for this move to happen in different ways. So sometimes you'll have slow, gradual, higher lows, holding VWAP, and then you'll get a burst. Sometimes you'll have that slow, gradual move, and you get a 10%, 15% move, and then it's over with. So it's not always going to be a clear-cut, easy play, but be prepared for different variations of the move, as that's what happens. Not all of them are going to be perfect, so just be prepared. Lastly here, IMPP. Been holding up here, making a higher low off of the lows that it set here last month or so. Now we're facing a resistance level around 44, 45. Next resistance level I see is around 60 cents. That's what I'm thinking next place it could get to, theoretically, is going to be that level. I'll probably be done with it by then, already out around the low 50s or whatnot. But if the mid 45 or the 45 area holds and confirms, you see more demand, something like what it was doing here compared to these days. As you can see, they just see slow, small one and pop kind of days, one and done, just nothing significant. And you can tell by the volume. When the demand is strong, that's when this play is doing something important, something you could benefit from. Besides that, it's just a fader with no good volume. But yeah, so we're just looking for that confirmation of 45 cents. VWAP, all the bullish indicators just lining up, making higher lows, demand picking up on the way up, and not getting stuffed or consolidating on significant volume. That could be a key indicator for higher prices in the future. So, as usual, just line your ducks up in a row. and attack. If it's all right there, all you can do is get the odds in your favor. Nothing certain. So yeah, we'll just wrap that up. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and we'll catch you all later. Have a good one.